tools do you need when you're an email marketer? Well, let me show you how I started. This is my email program, the one I use for my daily emails, to receive emails and to read emails with. But when I started out with email marketing, that was my autoresponder. It wasn't made to be an autoresponder, but my first list consisted of 10 people I knew from a group we had created about computer tips. So I asked them if they wanted to receive my weekly email tips, and they said yes. So I added them to a group inside my address book up here. And later, when they started to tell others about them, at first they were spouses, friends, and so on, then I could add them because they gave me their names and email addresses, but it grew too fast. So I had to set up some scripts that would automatically add people from a form online to my email program. It was pretty complicated, and I didn't create the script, I just copied it and made it fit my purpose. Today is a lot easier. We have autoresponders of all kinds online, some are even free. I want to show you some other tools I use. This is my tool for writing HTML emails, the ones that has, as you can see over here to the right, that has headlines. It can have bolded text, it can have visible links like this, and it can have all kinds of stuff inside here, even images, videos, etc. I don't send a lot of HTML emails because I prefer text, and I'll show you an example in a moment. I won't go into why I have those preferences, I will do that in another video. But this is my HTML tool. It's super easy to use because I just have to write text over here, and then I can copy the text. It's written in a language that is called Markdown. So when I select, then I can go to the menu Edit and simply copy, you can't see it inside here, copy Markdown selected as HTML. So it will make the HTML code from here, then I can insert it in my fields inside the autoresponder. And this is how I write my normal daily emails, which go out in clean text. I write them in Notepad++. If I was still on a Mac, I would use Text Wrangler, which is an excellent product, and I think it also has Markdown, by the way. But this is how I write my text emails, and then I copy and paste them into my autoresponder. So, what are the tools you need as an email marketer? You need something to write in. You can often write directly into the autoresponder, and I know a lot of people who do it. I also know a lot of people who sometimes cry because the browser crashed or the autoresponder crashed or something happened and they lost everything that they had spent time writing. So I write it in a text file, as you can see, whether it's in the Markdown that writes Markdown that will be transferred to HTML. What I write is plain text. It's easy to save. I simply use Ctrl S every time I have made a little bit of changes. It's a reflex from back in the days where Windows would often crash, or we had lots of power cuts when we lived in France, so it became a good habit to use Ctrl S a lot to not lose a lot of work. So that's what I do. So I do recommend that you write the content of your emails offline in a text editor or similar, and then just paste it into the autoresponder. So that's two tools you need, text tool and an autoresponder, and you're good to go. You just need to build that list. Hope this has been helpful. Please let me know in the comments if it has.